Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. And the shot! It's in!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting.
Benzema at his razor-sharp best there.
Look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And they've been caught out here. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game, to square things up. Dispatched with certainty.
And it only took a little drop of the shoulder to send the keeper completely the wrong way. Didn't he take it well?
Clearly unplanned this, a change already being made here. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now the counter. A chance! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Hoists it high, and he's there to cut it out.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Hakimi. We're seeing lots of the ball, trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Davis. Out to the right, back into the middle. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Davis. Cut out in the nick of time. acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's got away. Donnarumma is there to take. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Valverde. And it's Davis. That intervention was very necessary. Mbappe gets into a dangerous position. Played into space out wide. Mbappe! Has a hit! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Over to the left. Get a throw in. Rodri. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Hoists it forward. And here's the chance to counter. Valverde. He gets past his man. It's found its way to him. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. He's picked him out. Oh, good. Has a hit! The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Donnarumma catches it safely. We've reached half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Reflections on the first half?
Aruzatanka can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. And the through ball is intercepted. Hakimi looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Davis. Davis, played into the middle, and the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Plays it out to the flank. Played back in. Davis. Davis. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Davies quickly realised that he was headed down a dead end. Maybe he was waiting to be fouled.
Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Done very well to intervene. And here's Benzema. Benzema is fouled. That's been won straight back. That's a throw. And it's Dembele. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lewandowski. Oh, it's Dembele. Lewandowski. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's not going to make it. Valverde. Valverde goes up and over. Battles to win it back. What an adventurous run from a defender. Oh, that is a great stop! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
McTominay can get it clear. Hits one! In he goes again! Has a goal! Surely this time they've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Donnarumma reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all down to the excellent movement in getting into the right position to apply the final touch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Gone back to the keeper. Drives it towards the front. McTominay gets into the right position to intercept.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Not played the ball, that's a foul. And here's Dembele. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And this is the big chance.
Well, who knows, Peter? It may turn out to be a pivotal moment when we're reflecting back.
It's hit the crossbar, goes for goal! A real chance and a real let-off. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. It's Lewandowski, now it's Sané. So time is nearly up, one final twist perhaps. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround.
Well, to be perfectly honest, Peter, it was hard to see any other outcome. Ruthless opponents who were intent on exploiting their very obvious advantage.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very... Few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained. But if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
The action has already started. Dele Alli. Gnabry. He's coming on the right now. What's on? Good ball. Gnabry. It's out for a goal kick. Hernandez. He's on a run down the left wing. Hernandez plays it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. And it's Dybala. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Dele Alli.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotent chance!
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Dybala. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he just whacks it away. Brought forward. What does he try from here? And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. It was always going to be the keepers. Foot in. No question, that's a foul. And here's Gnabry. Dybala tries running with the ball at his feet.
Paulo Dybala really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Into the channel. Marco Verratti. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next?
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
He's got away. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Gnabry drives it forward. Chance to break. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. No way through there. Dybala. Been levered clear. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hoists it forward. Hernandez. And there's the end of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. We did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Could be a chance. It has a hit! It's in! Two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Oh, really good feet from him. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lookman. Gnabry goes looking. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And he's going long. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. That'll go straight through to the keeper. .60 minutes played. Hernandez. And it's been taken straight back. It's a decent ball. Quick glance at goal. This could fall anywhere. Courtois gives chase. Danger averted for now. Good idea, just poorly executed. Oh, good take in a good area. Great challenge, timed to perfection. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Good take, and he's had a look. Cut out in the nick of time. Played back in. He's making good use of his strength there. Great leap! Did well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Pontevedra can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. Forward it goes. Well read, he sorted that out. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Guatemala really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Jose Gayad plays it forward. Lookman. Nicely measured pass. Big chance, corner. And a header! Hoists it forward. Hit long and direct. Oh, good interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Here it is now, surely! And it's played forward. Lookman. Lookman with a long pass. So that's it. It is all over. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the results followed inevitably. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit, getting behind the ball, doing the ugly stuff. That's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This to go one up. Time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, that was a big pressure kick, and he didn't let his team down. He took that so calmly.
So, a breakthrough already. Foden. De Bruyne. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Foden. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And the through ball is intercepted. Rice. Messi. He could be in here. This could and the finish! They scored! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Foden. Goes for goal! Hoists it forward. And it's De Bruyne. Away from immediate danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. It back. Now it's Messi. Shapes to shoot! And more and more and more. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. De Bruyne. Rice drives it forward. That will be a throw-in. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Looking to pull clear here. He'll fancy himself from here. Messi! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. And already they're looking to run away with it. Oh, that is a bit special. He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's been taken straight back. And here's Messi. Gets on the end of it. And it's De Bruyne. Lofted into great leap! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal. Foden.
That's offside. Yes, it is. Rudiger. Messi. Oh, good interception. Decent looking ball. He's on his way. He's had a go. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. De Bruyne. It's a fabulous position. This is gone, that's a foul.
Lightning just might strike again here.
Messi with a real chance here. Messi! Foden. That's a decent ball. A chance! Lovely bit of skill there. Shoots! Brings it forward. Past the post.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Forward it goes. Llorente. Messi. He's had that put on a plate. And Messi sticks it away. This is as ruthless as it gets.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Simply just doesn't play a part.
4 in the game. He is the man. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. It is quite a run he's making here. That's surely a foul. Free kick. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Tries a shot! Towering header! And he's spooned it over the bar. Is it out of harm's way? Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Rice cuts it out. Could move up a gear here. It's De Bruyne. De Bruyne pings it out wide. Played into the middle. And it's played forward. And the counter is on. And they win it back again. Out to the left it goes. Gets away from his opponent. Chance to shoot. Get it forward quickly. A heavy challenge. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Now surely. Goalkeeper's ball. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards to further improve their position of comfort. With certainty.
He just didn't let his nerves get to him. He struck that with conviction. What a penalty.
How many more does he want? So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. He gets past his man, gets wrestled off the ball. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
The final 5 minutes. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Oh, that's a waste. It's gone out for a throw-in. Plays it out to the wing. He's gone for it! It's going to be another corner, I think. Up to meet it! That has flown over. Rice gets his foot in there. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? He's made sure that that won't get through. De Bruyne, Vinicius Junior, Rice. What an adventurous run from a defender. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. De Bruyne, big chance! The whistle has gone and it is all over. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal. And it set them up.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a...
Has a goal!
I really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
And it's Neymar. Martinez gets flagged offside. Hakimi. Hakimi plays it forward. Brings it forward. Martinez. Neymar. Shoot, going for goal! And he's done it!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Jordi Alba drives it forward. Good idea, just poorly executed. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Dembele. Real chance! He scored! Smartly deceptive. What quality.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
João Cancelo. And it's Neymar. Jordi Alba has come steaming up from the back for this. He's had a shot! This could fall anywhere! Davis has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Merino. Davis. Dembele. Dembele spreads it towards the left. He's gone for it! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh no, he misses from the spot.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Hakimi. And it's Dembele. And here's Mohamed Salah. Hakimi. Hakimi takes the long option. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Hits one! Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Jordi Alba goes on a run down the left wing. It's come through. Hakimi. Valverde. Benzema. It's a fabulous position. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Neymar. João Cancelo. And he's cut it out. And there's the end of the first half. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And Martinez! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Martinez really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Merino. Valverde goes looking. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Dembele. Oh, that's nice. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Benzema. Keeper's ball. Jordi Alba. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Jordi Alba. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Going through. It's a great ball. Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Ben's chance! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
And Atalanta are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Cancelo. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Mohamed Salah with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Now it's Dembele. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Forward it goes. Benzema. The referee's awarded a free kick. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Towering header! Harmlessly behind. Davis, he does have an assist to his name. And here's Sané, and the through ball is intercepted. And it's Davis. Beautifully done. Benzema gets on the end of it. He's got options out wide. He's gone for it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Benzema sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Great leap! And that would have won it.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Nicely controlled. Davis gets up to head it! Oh, she's needed a better contact.
Benzema really showed that he wanted it more than anyone else, but maybe heading requires extra practice.
Jordi Alba. Benzema. And it's Benzema. Played out to the right. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. João Cancelo tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. So that's it. It is all over. What a match. What a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Aruzatanka really have a team of the right chemistry, Peter, and it paid off handsomely here. You won't find any test tubes in this bunch.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
The action has already started.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Alexander-Arnold. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Savic on a charge down the left. Cross deflected behind for a corner. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And that's been levered clear. Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Savic came up with a decent crack, but he knew rather quickly he'd gotten underneath it.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Ricardo Pereira. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Alvaro Tejero. And he's on a charge. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Alexander-Arnold. Ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Gets it into the... Gets up to head it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Goretzka goes looking. Rodri. Mbappe. Mbappe goes steaming forward. And it's Kane. He's found his man. Mbappe. Mbappe tries running with the ball at his feet. No goals as yet. Savic. That's not going to make it. Ricardo Pereira. Oh, what a ball! Mbappe!
Mbappe really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Isaac! It's anyone's ball. Oh, real danger here. Mbappe opts to play, and a shot! Van Dijk. Alvaro Tejero. Yeah, that does look a foul. The referee's given a free kick. We hit half-time, so the other team has broken through. But certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Isaac! Cleared away. Mbappe is flagged offside. Get the better of his opposite number. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's there to cut it out. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Saka. Alexander-Arnold. Going through. And it's Goretzka. Chip through. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Clearance and very necessary. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Goretzka. And it's played forward. Kings it out wide. And the defence can get it clear. Goretzka. There are a few waiting for it. And that's been levered clear. And it's Goretzka. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Takes it away. Rodri gets rid without sophistication.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but...
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Kovacic. Look at the defender bombing forward. Ricardo Pereira with the clearance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Kovacic gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Kane. Mane.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Isak! And he's there to make a great save.
Isak is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Looking to win it with time against them. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. He's had a go! And that has been clubbed away. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Whipped in. And a header! It's bounced out! Oh, yes! It's there! Save the best for last! Kane duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
And that will be the final act. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. And that was enough. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely.
Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football late. Going for goal! Tries to get it forward quickly. Rice. Vinicius Junior. Rice. Hoists it forward. Messi out to the right. And he just whacks it away. Now Messi! Vinicius Junior. Hits one! Goal! That was a given. It always was.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's played forward. He's played him through. Has a pop! Hernandez. Oh, good ball. He gets past his man. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Rice. Vinicius Junior. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Rice. And here's Messi. He's on his way. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And already they're looking to run away with it. Just so calm under pressure.
Messi really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Hernandez goes looking. He's got away. Oh, really good feet from him. Chooses to go back. Goes for goal! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
And it's been given away. Shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Great leap! Oh, not the best of headers. Vinicius Junior. Messi. Verratti with a good steal, well played. Vinicius Junior. Can he shoot? Real chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tries a shot! And more, and more, and more. And the lead It is surely done! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Kimmich. Now the counter. He's away. He's through and all alone. Shot at goal. In it goes. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Forward it goes. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue. And the action has already resumed here.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Hernandez. Good challenge, he just stood firm. The movement looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Messi. Plays it out to the flank. Played back in. That intervention was very necessary.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Shapes to shoot! Almost an hour gone. To get it forward quickly. Rice has created 1 goal already. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
The whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Kimmich has been sent off. got changes here, from both sides in fact. Rice. Çalhanoğlu. Looking to get within range. Messi. Room for a shot, and a shot! And it's played forward. And here's Messi. Good ball, it's found its target. Oh, whistle's gone, now then! No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Looking to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi! That is gorgeous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul. And he's produced a beauty. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Out to the left it goes. Now a chance to break. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Marco Verratti. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Has a hit! Really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward, gets wrestled off the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And the shot! Oh, terrific save. Clearance and very necessary. Llorente. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. What a throw in. Keeps everyone guessing. Bernardo Silva is onto it and can take it up. And here's Messi. Chance! Oh, almost a sixth. Marquinhos goes looking. Gundogan. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he has been fouled there. Looking to change the direction of the game here. He'll fancy himself from here. He's gone for the shots. Alisson trying to get there. And now the breakaway. Vinicius Junior. Çalhanoğlu. Vinicius Junior. And the referee brings it to a close. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, out-witted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy.
Hits one! And he's done it! It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Bruno Fernandes was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well read, he sorted that out. Gets it back. Gnabry. Martinez. He's got the... Hits one! No mistake! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Champu are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it!
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo gets it back. Needed a better pass there. Jimenez. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Well, that had to be more accurate. Let down by a lack of accuracy. João Cancelo. That's a throw. João Cancelo. What a ball this has turned out to be. Surely a shot. And that has been cleared. And it's Cancelo. Lovely bit of skill. Bruno Fernandes. That intervention was very necessary. Now it's Gnabry. It has got through to him. Tries a shot! Tries one! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Juventus really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Lobs it in gently. João Cancelo. Battles to win it back. He's had that put on a plate. And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Martinez. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Nicely measured pass. That's offside. Yes, it is. Gnabry. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, De Moyo need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And Martinez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes drills one in. João Cancelo. Oh, great ball! Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Now it's Gnabry. Chance! Martinez. It's a promising ball. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity.
He's had a go! In it goes! 2 up now, and they are cruising. What about that, Jim Beglin?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pasta to pick him out.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Bruno Fernandes. That's not going to make it. Now can he finish? Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's got away. And the shot! The keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Cut out in the nick of time. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Goes down, but nothing given. Hoists it forward. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Into the channel. Gnabry looking to get on the end of this. And that is not finding anyone. Have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Here's a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Spinazzola. Now it's Icardi. Oh, he's found him in space. Could be thinking about a shot here. Foden. Gnabry tries to dink it in. He's picked him out. Goes for goal! Oh, should have put that away.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Plays it long. Spinazzola. And the through ball is intercepted. Bruno Fernandes, a scorer already in the game. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Real chance! Was a matter of inches.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
And that is that. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
But already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost. But he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Messi. And this has gone, presumably for offside. Bernardo Silva. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Messi. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Saka. And it's Bernardo Silva.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because...
Big chance! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Great leap! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Bernardo Silva. Messi. Messi. Plays it out to the flank. Bernardo Silva. And it's corner. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Messi. Messi. So who's he picking out? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Messi looking to play it into the box. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Savic with the clearance. Could be a chance! He scores! Alexander-Arnold. Dashing forward at pace. Vinicius Junior drives it forward. Alvaro Tejero. Van Dijk hoists it forward. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Alvaro Tejero. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. It's Bernardo Silva. He's had... Oh, shooting chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Knocks it away. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Good take, and he's had a look. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Defenders on the back foot. Messi, and this is Messi. Hits one! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Messi versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Cleared away. And it's half-time here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Here we go again, then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Savic. Alvaro Tejero. And once more they can't get through. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Gets wrestled off the ball. Can he dig out a shot? He's gone for it, and it's there! And surely that settles it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Vinicius Junior. Well played, he saw that coming. And they could break here. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Looks to clip it forward. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rice.
I think they've got to make a statement now to say to their opposition, we're not giving up without a scrap, to give...
And Messi! Oh, extraordinary.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Rice. Messi. Oh, what a ball. And the finish! In it goes! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
He's made it 2, and he's had a shot! They scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And it's Kane, right through the middle. And they've been caught out here. Forward it goes. Vinicius Junior. A buccaneering run from the defender. Goalkeeper's ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well read, he sorted that out. Played it short. In by Conte. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Tar. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Alaba with a long pass. Mane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vinicius Junior, who does have an assist to his name. Vinicius Junior. He gets past his man. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Corner. Van Dijk gets it away. Oh, really good feet from him. Crowd calling for him to shoot. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Yeah, that does look a foul. The referee's given a free kick. Van Dijk. Alaba. Conte. He's off on a marauding run. Hoists it forward, and here's the chance to counter. Done very well to intervene. Rice. Rice plays it forward. Now can he finish? Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.